Yo, what's going on, guys? Sekapoko here, bringing you another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. For this, we'll be going over a concept that I have for a legend that I hope is coming out in the next 2 to 3 months. I'm really hoping that something like this comes out in the future very soon. Fair warning: if you guys are not manga only, if you guys aren't manga and up to date, and you guys are anime only, this might be like a 2 to 3 week in advance spoiler. So my bad. If you are, it is a spoiler for you guys. I'm sorry, but it shouldn't be a spoiler for too far ahead if you guys are looking for that. Also, this does take some undertones from Totsuki's video from like 2 years ago, but there are a lot of differences that I put in for this character. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alright guys, so we're going to be doing a legend concept for Legend Carrot. And Legend Carrot is going to be a Legend Seulong. Spoilers! So, if you guys aren't aware of who Seulong is, sorry. But again, I warned you before the video started. So, this artwork is a pretty good one. I acted into some crops and came in pretty cool. It took a little bit of time to get this done, but it came out okay. I like it. I like it okay. Carrot's going to be a free spirit and fighter character. She's going to max out, of course, at 3,379 HP, 1,734 attack, with 297 recovery, and 7 combo hits. We'll go over all that stuff in a bit. She's going to max out at 14 turns, as well as having anti-heal, enrage, as well as slot bind, self-reduction. So, overall, I really liked Carrot Legend. I really wanted to do a Seulong Legend for her, and one of my favorite parts of the manga that happened in the last 6 months or so has been the scene with the Seulong. So if you haven't seen that yet, it's coming out very soon to the anime, so don't worry. This the appearance of this character is just what it is right here, and you will see what it happens here, and I think it's kind of iconic for Carrot here. So I really do like Carrot, and I want to bring her to the Straw Hats and have a whole legend, and she definitely deserves one. Okay guys, so the first we're going to go over is going to be the brand new captain ability for this Carrot / Seulong legend. The captain ability for this character is going to be boost the HP of all characters by 1.2 times and reduce all damage taken by 7%. Changes all tandem orbs into moon orbs. Moon orbs are going to be a new type of orb that are going to be introduced in the game, and moon orbs can be shuffled and are always considered matching. So they're very similar to Semla orbs, except for they are not like Semla orbs in the case where you don't have to hit a great on them. You can go good, perfect, whatever, and you'll just be able to consume the moon orb. Also, these moon orbs can be shuffled, so if there's a stage that is going to shuffle moon orbs, shuffle tandem orbs or whatever, they're not going to be like rainbow orbs or Semla orbs. They can be shuffled. She is also going to increase the appearance rate of moon orbs slightly, so instead of just getting the normal amount of moon orbs, you're actually going to get an increased amount. Not as many as Legend Enel, just a little bit less than that, but not by much. Boost the attack of all characters by 1.5 times. Now, after 10 hits, you're going to actually increase that multiplier to 2.5 times, and after 20 combo hits, it's going to be boost the attack by 3.75 times, and then after 25 hits, it is going to boost by 4.25 times. Now, you can see how this character can be extremely strong in a lot of situations for the last 3 hitters in a combo hit chain, or even the last 2 hitters if you don't have a lot of combo hits on your team. So these, it makes it so that these combo hit characters can be extremely strong. Now, if you don't know how combo hits work, basically there's a little combo meter at the bottom of your screen that tells how many combo hits you're going to be at. And what happens is, if you're in the middle of a character's attack and it goes from 10 hits all the way to that 11th hit, the 11th hit is going to be tracked at the higher multiplier, while the first couple hits of a character are going to be at the lower multiplier. So it gets a little bit harder to calculate the damage, but the amount of damage you can have is significant. So this Carrot Legend can have probably somewhere between 3 and 4 characters that are going to be at this 4.25 multiplier, depending on the combo hits of your team. Now, I didn't want to give her too many combo hits because you're going to want to attack with her last in the chain. I'll go over why in a little bit.
Alright guys, so let's go ahead and talk about Seulong's captain action. Seulong, or Seulong, depending on how you want to say it, is going to be an evolution of Carrot. So it's going to be, of course, going to transform from the Carrot all the way to Seulong. And if you didn't watch the read the manga, basically what happens during a full moon turns into Seulong. So the way it's going to work is can only be used after consuming 7 moon orbs. Moon orbs are going to be really similar to Semla orbs, except they can be shuffled, and they're off of tandem orbs and not meat orbs. Moon orbs can be consumed, though, by hitting a good, great, or perfect. Seulong can transform. Seulong form will last for 5 turns, and all attacks on Seulong will pass through barriers, threshold damage reduction, percent damage reduction, and defense. So again, it's not going to go through. It's not going to go through everything in the game for all the units. It's just going to be on that Seulong where you pop the captain action. So if you're running a double Seulong team, both Seulongs, if you pop both captain actions, will go through. Now, it's going to be similar to Sanji, where you can pop both captain actions on both units. Not going to be similar to Frankie, where you can only pop one. Very similar to Gear 4, etc. So there's a lot of similarities there. And of course, the hybrid of these two characters is kind of similar to Big Mom and Gear 4 Luffy. So it's kind of a hybrid of the two, but with a lot more drawbacks. So when Seulong ends, after 5 turns, it's going to bind and despair your captains or friend captain for 7 turns. So you can see that there's kind of a theme on 7. Kind of, it's somewhat related to Moon and all that stuff, or Lion or whatever. If you didn't know, the way you say lion in Japanese is shishi. So if you want to say 7, it's either nana or shichi, and it's kind of like a play on words for 7 and shichi and all that. Just made it a little fun. And if you wanted to say moon lion, which is kind of how the Seulong character comes around to be, it's Tsuki no Shishi, and that's why I'm not sure if it's Seulong with a TSU versus Seulong with an SU. And if I was trying to figure out the actual translation of it, I think what they did was they took it Suron, and that's how they translated it. But like, it would make more sense if it was like Tsuki no Shishi, because it would be like moon lion. But I think that's where the name came from. I'm not really sure though. The last thing that Seulong's going to do is boost the chain multiplier by 1.5 for every turn it's activated. So as long as you have the captain action, the damage boost you're going to get is going to be a 1.5 times chain boost, which is going to be a massive boost to the character's damage. And of course, this does stack with chain boosting effects, like a 0.7 chain boost. So this is going to be more of a similarity to like V2 Sanji, where the captain ability already boosts, but then you get a chain multiplier boost as well. Kind of similar to Inarashi as well. So that gives you an idea of what to expect as far as damage goes. If you didn't know, the captain ability for Inarashi has a chain boosting mechanic. If you get below, I believe, 30%, I have to double check on that. Yeah, so Inarashi is basically a 2.5 times captain no matter what, and then below 30% he goes to 2.75, but then also gets a 1.5 times chain boost if you're below 30% HP. So I kind of like took some undertones from Inarashi as well as chain boosting mechanics and all that, and wanted to see what I could do to make this like the best character possible and have a lot of current themes as well as a lot of past themes and kind of roll them all together, as well as trying to be as true to the character as possible. So I think I did an okay job with the captain action and make this kind of a unique character that does have a lot of specific undertones from other characters. And I think this would be the best version of a combo hit legend that I could create that might be a little too overpowered in some situations, but like not overpowered in all situations. Now, combo hit legends are... A combo hit character is not a new thing. It's an older mechanic, and one of the best characters that I was able to bring forth in a long time was the Funk Brothers. And the Funk Brothers were able to clear a ridiculous amount of content with combo hit teams, which was actually really funny. So I wanted to see if I can get a legend that actually did it, but actually not make it so much a meme, but more of like an actual legend. And this character seems like she's a great way to go. For the next part of the character's abilities, we're going to go over the special ability for the new Seulong/Carrot. Basically, what she's going to do is going to boost the attack of all characters after 20 combo hits by 2.25. Basically, so the first set of 20 combo hits is going to be nothing, but after the 20th combo hits, you're going to get a 2.25 times boost, giving you kind of a universal boost, but more toward the back end of your combo, making it a very, very strong boost. Now, if the enemy has a barrier percent damage reduction, threshold damage reduction, or increase defense, change all orbs into matching orbs. So I wanted to give her an orb manipulate as well as a damage boost to give her like a nice well-rounded captain ability for now, and have some limitations on it as well, so it's not like a perfect ability to give you full matching orbs, because they have to have some kind of mechanic in order to get those things. So that made it a nice challenge to figure out what I wanted to hear to bring everything together. We initially were trying to think of like immunities or something like that, or if you had some kind of threshold on yourself. But I think this was a good way to go in order to give this character a nice damage boost. And nice for your whole team, because one of the biggest problems with combo hit teams is getting orbs, because there's so many different kinds of units, and I thought this would be a great way in order to get orbs for the combo hit teams that I was going to be using. So I thought that was a great way to change it. There are going to be other ways of getting orbs, of course. You could use like an orb beneficial enable like V2 Gear 4 or version 1 Gear 4. Fighter beneficial orbs if you wanted to. There's tons of different ways that you could do this for orb beneficial enable. So she has a lot of different possibilities, and I really like this character. And I really want to see her get a legend, so I thought this would be a great way to do it. My final thoughts on this character. Obviously, she's extremely strong. She's gonna have to need some. Maybe she is a little bit too strong, maybe not. We'll see. But all I know is that this character is really fun to create, and we actually did this live on Twitch and trying to figure out all the special abilities on this character, best ways to organize the character, and how we didn't take too many things from too many other places, and make sure that she was a good unit overall. I got this artwork off like DeviantArt, and I did some colorful edits here, and be able to get the nice background, and hopefully I got it well enough off, better than my first concept art. So I hope you guys like it here. So I think she came out okay. If you guys do like, let me know what you guys like about this video. Again, if you did like the video, of course, like, subscribe, all the fun stuff. And of course, if you guys do want to get more content like this, let me know what you guys liked about this captain ability, special, captain action, all the cool stuff there. And if you guys have comments about it, and if you want to see some constructive criticism, let me know what I can do to make them better in the future. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day. Peace.